Welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate Channel. Hello, how is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon, in your time? So today it's Tuesday, April 15 here in the Philippines is 1 p.m. So mega loud shout out to all my members, to all my new subscribers who subscribe my channel, and to all my new viewers all over the world. Talaga, all over the world. So, hello. So, our subject for today is that's very, very important that we're gonna discuss. Don't drop your promise if you can't keep it. That's very important, guys, that you keep your promise once you drop it. If you think that you cannot really keep your promise, don't drop your promise, okay? Because our words, your word is your bond, is your honor, okay? So before that, I would like to thank also for those who send donation to my PayPal, and also to send a super chat. Thank you. And this is, well, just, I never receive any super thanks, guys. So for those ones to watch my uploaded video, or for those ones to replay my live streaming or live stream, you can send a super thanks for that. All right. But before that, let me because today is, yeah, it's Holy Tuesday. Holy Tuesday. So we're gonna make some awesome content or discussion because it's Holy Tuesday. And the weather here, I don't know, in other part of Manila, it's, hi, Mike, hello. Ellie Ederosas. Ellie Ederosas, where you from? Hi, Mike, kamusta? So, the weather here in my place, in my city, it's kind of just right. It's not sunny. It's a bit cloudy, but there's no rain. So maybe because, Holy Week is coming. So that's one thing, that if it's Holy Week, it's just uh, not really sunny. But, we're in the Indonesia. Assalamualaikum. So April, yes, it's kind of a dry season or summer season. Okay, but here, I don't know, because some people, especially me, because I, in April and then May, and then if it's first rain, first rain, I don't know, some other Filipino, we have belief that, and I take that belief with my grandmas and my father's side, that first rain of May, that's a holy rain. Okay, so it's just like there's a belief, guys, that once you drink that from direct, if it's rain, heavy rain, so we just like, in my dialect, tubong means first rain of May. So it's just like that water is holy, and then you have to drink that, guys. So all your sickness, well, totally, it's just like, it's just like a spill. It will gone. So that's what we believe. But here, I cannot recommend that, guys, here in Metro Manila, doing that if it's first May of rain. No, I don't think so. But in the province, guys, it's more on a clean air, not polluted the, the environment, so you can drink that water. So that's our belief. And I think, it really works because, when I was a kid until I get teenager, we never get sick. Just as a normal, like, you have colds, and then within 3 days, you're okay. But it's not literally you end up in the hospital. I'm in Manila. So have you been in Manila? Which part of Indonesia? Because you know what? I have friend, from Bali, Indonesia. Are you Indonesian? Are you Indonesian? Because I have friend from Bali, Indonesia. And I tried to, that time, there's no, just only Friendster, no Facebook that time, no Instagram or what. The only thing that you can communicate is through sending text or call. There's no messenger that time. So I was, I trying to search her name in Facebook, but I can't find because, it's different, it's different faces. But I heard from my other friends that she's married to a Filipino and they'll stay in me. What do you mean me? She's married to a Filipino. I'm not really sure. That's according to the the driver that told me, and she was working there. And I tried to look at it, but it's not her face on the name that I. So what do you mean me? So I try to, but I hope someday I can find because I still keep searching because one day I will visit Indonesia. You trying to find me in Facebook? No, I'm trying to find my friend in Facebook. She's Indonesian. Okay, her name is Haryati Soekarno. So she's from Bali, Indonesia. No, not you. So I tried to type her name, but the face came out is different. I don't know. Maybe she did not use that last name. Maybe she used the last name of her husband or what. I'm not really sure if she's married or not because I never talked her for so many 2 decades. But I know her real name. So her nickname is Yati, and that's the her real name is Haryati, Haryati or Hari. Sometimes her family called her Hari, or usually we called her Yati. MGD Flipa, what's up? How is your life treating you there? Maybe I met her before. I don't know. I asked her name. What? Who you ask your name? Clear your English, please. Okay, so the subject for today is why people cannot keep their promise. So, I have a question for you, MJ. Have you ever? Okay, that's sounds great. You're doing wonderful. So, you're wonderful tonight. So, I have a question for you. Have you ever dropped your promise and you broke your promise to a person? It doesn't really matter because usually any person that you drop a promise, that's very important. You have to keep that, especially for boyfriend and girlfriend, so that your girlfriend will really believe, oh, my boyfriend is serious on me, my girlfriend is serious on me. Like, it's not only the material thing that you have to keep it promise to the person. It's like your words, okay, your loyalty. Have you ever Did that, or have you ever experienced somebody drop their promise and they never keep their promise? Do you know what is, huh? Yeah, because, okay, from MG the Lipa, okay. Yeah, because there is a certain things that happen that change those promises. Ellie, yes, of course. Luxurious car, cheapest car, branded car, what? I know, but I don't want to mention because it's out of, it's out of the context. Yeah, that's very common for, for boyfriend and girlfriend that, okay. What is your question? Hi, Kiss. Happy Holy Tuesday. Good afternoon too. So is okay, I have a question for you. Kiss. Have you ever experienced in your life somebody drop a promise and then they did not keep the promise? And have you ever done to a person you keep your promise but you don't? You broke your promise. Have you ever done that? Two things, okay? I will refuse to answer that question, Ellie, because it's out of my context. Okay, so here's my thought process. If you want me to answer that, okay, all you have to do just click the dollar sign. Okay, because here's the thing: I let people ask a question related to the subject that I discussed. But if it's not too personal, if you want me to answer that, all you have to do just click the dollar sign. Don't take it too personal, okay? That's my rules. I would love to answer question. It's based on the subject that I discussed. But if it's not, if you want really me to tell you that, the question, then all you have to do just click the dollar sign. If not, then fine, no problem. No worries about that because that's my rules. So we have to stand for our rules, okay? If somebody will unfortunate asking you that and then you cannot really, you can, of course I'm not mad. I'm just telling, my rules. Okay? Sometimes people, they ask too much and they don't really understand what my rules is. Okay? People, if you want something that's personal behind the context, you have to ask me first. Okay? You have to answer me first if I will allow you to ask that or not. So it's not the thing that I have attitude, it's not the thing that I mad, it's the thing that we must learn or we must teach ourselves to follow what other rules. Okay, that's all I want to uh, tell you, Ali. It's not the thing that, it's just the thing that I'm mad, okay? Because I have a woman with honor, okay? Because sometimes people, when they ask out of the context, the subject it's gonna be um what do you call that, the subject that I'm going to discuss is just like is um behind on that, okay, behind of that, not so the other term is out of place, okay. So if I gonna entertain question, not related to the subject that I would love to to discuss is, is if you click the dollar sign, you can see there's amount there, and you have to send donation. That's what I mean for that. And I really mean it. Okay, if you ask some question, guys, for those people ask personal question, then I will not answer you unless unless you click that dollar sign and send donation. Ian, living in the Philippines, hello. How is your day today? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. What do you call that? I'm not. I'm not mad or what. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to calm down. I'm calm down. Okay. Obviously, Ellie, that's one thing. Donation. But guys, here's the thing. If you get what my point is, okay, you don't have to question me. Do I need donation? Obviously, I already told you guys, okay? If you don't, then it's okay. Okay? Don't I'm not forcing you to send me a donation for that. But the thing, don't ask a question that is not related on the subject that I ask. Okay. So, you're poor, okay. Uh, I have okay, where the question is, it is annoying when someone is not following the topic. Yes, correct. Because here's my thought process, Ian. So you have to concentrate on that subject so that people will learn, or they can share their opinion. What is their opinion towards that context? And then if you keep asking question is out of the context, that subject is where that subject that I discuss, that we talk, it's gonna be out of place. And then you suddenly that wait a minute, where's the uh, subject of this, it's gonna be mix. Okay, so we have to focus on the subject that we can talk, because it's just like, it's not the thing that people is just like they just want to see about what I'm talking about. It's just the main thing of this is people will learn how to how to have how to create creative mind. Okay, creative mind, because we people, we starts to become lazy. Okay, hi Ryan and Share, thank you for coming. So by by choosing any content that we must work our our brain, or creative mind, to create things. Okay, so that's that's the thing that I really want to uh, uh, advice for people, that YouTube sometimes not all is just like for making fun, because sometimes we have problem also in our life that we need to solve. So if you keep watching nonsense, it's just like you're doing nonsense also, you're saying nonsense also, so you're not really aware of what's going on in your surrounding. So we don't want that. Okay, just like I said that for those ones to ask a question personally, okay? One question, one answer. I don't want to discuss that, okay? And that's the thing, that my rules, okay? If you really want to know my answer, all you have to do, just click that dollar sign and send donation. If you don't want, then it's okay. Don't make it that issue, okay? That, telling me that I'm begging or what. That's my rules, okay? That's my rules. Lilibet, I think would be good. Lilibet, I think would be a good at interviews. Oh yeah, I've been interview a lot of Western people. Sometimes I just, I stopped because, oh, see, I just appreciate Ryan because I don't ask him, but he sent me a donation. So thank you so much. So I'll give you a flying kiss. Mwah. So that's one thing that I did not, last year to 2023. MJ, I have so many people, Western people that I interview, Filipino bloggers, but and then I learn from those people that I talk, but it's just like it's hard for me to find a really good, a man can really talk, because it's just like uh I want to learn from those people that I interviewed, but sometimes it's kind of a, I'm asking them a question and they're the one who asked me. So it's just like at the end of the interview, I'm the one who answered their question, not them to answer my question for them. So I'm not, hope one day, and if I have time, I would love to, I would love to interview Ryan every Rogue One, okay? Because there's something I really want to, I really want to talk to him. You are your channel, you are the host, your roles, yes, okay. So I have nothing against with that people that ask a question as long as related to the subject, guys. No, I'm not. Don't think that I'm mad, okay? Don't think I'm mad or what, or I have attitude towards you guys on the live chat. No, I don't. It's just like I want everyone that learn how to follow the rules, okay? Because most of us don't. As long as they can, they can insert or the insist that kind of thing, they love to. But it's just like in our mindset that we cannot really uh, uh, teach ourselves how to follow the rules, okay? Just like my people here, okay? Sorry for those Filipino, not all, some of my people, guys, when it comes to traffic rules of the road, we have so much good drivers here, okay? I have nothing against that. There are so much good drivers here, whether big like all kinds of heavy equipment, like or any kinds of cars or trucks, okay? But the problem here, some of my people don't know how to follow the rules, okay? Like in the States, once you have there's a stop sign, because here we have traffic enforcers. MMD always check for those people that who violate the traffic rules or traffic laws. So in the States, if you can see, the stop automatically stop, even though there's no people passing by, cars or what, because you're gonna have a ticket for that. But here in the Philippines, guys, as long as there's no traffic enforcers, even though there's the stop, the traffic light is red and nobody's there, the road was so clear, people don't follow that. They just psh, okay? That's one thing that I really want for those people, that okay, we must teach ourselves to follow the rules, okay? Because you can really tell that you are a good citizen in the world, okay? But there's a certain things that there's a rules that against your will you don't have, because you have to explain that and why this kind of rules that is not really right for people to follow. So you have to question that. But there's a certain laws that you have to follow, okay? I would love to. Okay, I'm gonna sit that time, Ryan. Hi, Michael. Thank you for coming, Michael. So I really sit the time, but I have to prepare myself and I have to choose a question that I really want to ask you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Even though that yesterday, Sunday, yes, Sunday here is not traffic, guys. Oh my goodness. The traffic light is red. Nobody stopped. It's just like they know there's no traffic enforcers. They just so no wonder why we always have road rage. Okay. So that's the thing. Ali Idorozas, I'm a millionaire. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good if you are a millionaire. Millionaire of what? Okay, my question is millionaire of what? If you're millionaire of money or rupiah, then fine. So just click that dollar sign and I will answer your question. Okay? I live in China for 12 years. The tropic situation is much worse than here in the Philippines. Oh yeah? I thought that China is very very strict when it comes to that. Okay, so here's the thing that when it comes to a promise, guys, promise is not only because most of people is really they change their mind, or they change. There's so many changes when it comes to when they drop their promises, particularly for boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, but it's not for me. Not only for boyfriend and girlfriend. For those people that you drop a promise, your siblings, your friends, your husband, or what? That's very important. It for me, I don't really, but most of us, they really refer that promise. It's always in in boyfriend and girlfriend, because I think that's a big thing. It's a big thing when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend. Like example, your boyfriend will drop his promise, and he will tell, okay, within a few months or within a year, so you're engaged, so he will marry you, and then by the time that he changed his mind, because that he saw something that you changed towards him. So that's more on that a lot of people very affected when it comes to promise, especially for boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, so it's just like sometimes uh you can't, especially if you have a relationship for boyfriend and girlfriend, you cannot really drop a promise, because in one day, guys, if you're not seeing with each other, there's so many things happen. There's so many words that you drop in your mouth that you don't expect, that words or your action that is the cause of the person will not keep his promise or will not keep her promise. So that's the thing that you can most of people affected on that for boyfriend and girlfriend. But in the other hands, like example, me and my situation, that I example myself, so that you will understand that I have honor, and I don't want people were cursing me. Oh, she's the one who tell that. We're not the one who tell that, but once she drop her promise and then she never keep it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a issue, okay? But sometimes, you have, there's a reason that why you keep or drop why you can't keep your promise, because there's an issue. You have to talk the person. That's the good, that's the good thing. That it's just like, you already drop your promise, and then by the time you just ignore that, you don't know how to say, and then that person, you don't know, it's just like that person, you keep a promise waiting for you. And that's the time that the person, if you have honor, you have to tell, oh sorry, I can't, but I'll make sure that on the next time I will keep my promise for that. As simple as that. you know if the person will explain why it never happened, they will understand, because there's a main reason. Okay. We have a strict road rules. In Austria we have speed cameras. Here we have, but it's just like selected cities. But most of we have human enforcers that always check if you are, they always, sometimes they just most of we don't really have that cameras, as long, it's just like on the highway. There is some street we don't have that. It's according what cities. Okay. If it's in Makati, BGC, there's a lot of cameras. But if it's not, just like, traffic enforcers. But most of we, Filipino, here we don't really follow the rules. But if we go to other cities, guys, we so behave. Happy Star, hello. How are you, Happy Star? How is your night? The people do not even listen to the traffic police, and if you get stopped, you just slip them a backhander. Lilibet, are you married to an American? That's a personal question, Ian. Ian, you want me to answer that? Okay, click the dollar sign. Australia, Bill Diesel. Austria also has kangaroos. Oh yeah. You know what, guys? I have, when I have a boss, he went to he take vacation to Australia, and then he come back home, and then he bring, the meat of kangaroo. I try, I there's no kangaroo here in the Philippines, but I try the meat of kangaroo. But if you compare, when you cook the meat of kangaroo, it's just like we call that tapa. It's just like the the beef. You have, the beef that you slice it thinly, and then the taste is just like, tastes like, there's different flavor. I try that, but when you look at that, compared to the meat when it cooks, the meat of kangaroo is more darker than the beef, but the taste is just like, the taste like a lamb. Okay. Oh yes, thank you so much, Ryan. So I don't want to, I don't want to say yes or no. Okay. We have a strict rules here in Australia. We have camera limits. Are you allowed, Ryan, I have a question for you. Are you allowed to drive the car? They allow you to drive the car? Oh yeah. So I really appreciate that, Ayan, that you watch my live streaming. Okay. You're just lurking lang, ha? Okay, no worry about that. Okay. So that's me. It's just like example. I met this guy. When the okay, that's good. But guys, here in the Philippines, guys, if you come here, Ian knows that. Yes, you know a lot of first time coming here in the Philippines, they get scared of, because you know what, people here, they don't really scared people driving on the car. You scared about motorcycle guys. Beware of beware of motorcycle riders or drivers here. They don't really give a s. Okay, as long as there's a small space between car and car. Oh, as long as they gonna look. Okay, I can able to pass. They just pass, guys. Okay. And then once it's not really traffic, they love to do zigzag in front of the car. You really don't like that. Yes, I remember that. Because yeah, I remember that, Ian. Because MJ, I met them with Gitchy Lion's Journey. And then sometimes I go to MJ's live streaming. But I cannot really relate, because most of you guys talking about music. I love music, but I don't have how to make music. Okay. So they keep talking about music. So I don't want to out of place, because the subject is more on music. So I love music, but how to make music, how to create these sounds. No, I don't have that. But if I gonna tell about who's the singers, I can relate on that, and what type of genre of music. Yes, it's just like you really want to, but you don't want to end up, you look stupid. Okay. So it's better that you can do some things, people that you can relate, and so that their comment will be read, okay, or heard, okay. So if that's I'm not, so I just say hi, and I can't really stay long because of that. So okay, so the promise that I keep my promise, during the pandemic, we watch his show. His content is more on passport bro things. That during before the lockdown, okay, and then until now he's still very active. He has two channel, and then one thing that he just want to travel different country in Southeast Asia. And we like his show, okay. And then at first, okay, and then somebody tell him that, oh, if you want to travel, try Philippines first. And then when we found out that he's coming here in the Philippines, I invite him, and then uh, I cook dinner for him, and then the second time he come back here, and I keep my promise because first time I cook some Filipino food that I want to introduce Filipino food to him. And he's so crazy about the egg rolls, or we call that in Tagalog, lumpia. And then the lumpia, I don't know, I'm sure that, in the States there are sweet chili sauce. I don't know, but I don't know if there's a sweet chili sauce. But here in the Philippines, that's very common. Sweet chili sauce, banana ketchup, because Filipino love to use banana ketchup instead of tomato ketchup. Tomato ketchup, it's kind of a pricey compared to banana ketchup. So I introduced sweet chili sauce because I don't want to serve with hot sauce, because hot sauce, you don't really enjoy the egg rolls because kind of it's too spicy. Okay, so, and then he's so crazy. He went to, he first time he tried a sweet chili sauce, Filipino style. He's so crazy about that. Okay. And then he went to Thailand. He's looking for like that kind of taste. But Thai people, they have sweet chili sauce, but it's not as what our, taste like Filipino style. And then he tried to look for that. He can't find it. And then I told him, okay. Because the second time he went to Thailand, and the first Thailand first, and then Philippines. And then, oh, wait. First, he visited Southeast Asia, Philippines, and then Thailand. And the second time, Thailand, and then Philippines. And then I keep my promise to him. Okay, if you come here and visit us, I will give you the sweet chili sauce. And I keep, and then the thing is, I can't give, it's a, because it's suddenly when he was in, when he was in Vietnam, I think after Thailand, he went to Vietnam. His dad passed away. So he has to go to the States, from Vietnam to States. So he cannot go back here to Philippines, but I told him, okay, I will keep this, I will keep this, because, I dropped my promise to you. I just keep that, sweet chili sauce. When he arrived here, I give it to him. Okay, because my word is my honor. My word is my bond. No matter how good you are, no matter how, how you do something, but, that's, it's a compliment, guys, that, people will really believe you're a man, you're a, you have, you have honor. Okay, so I keep that promise no matter what. I think, that's the time that, okay, oh, he's not coming here, so I'm not really sure, but, he really wants to come back here. And then when I cook something that I need sweet chili sauce, I really attempt to open that, but no, I did not, because I dropped my promise to him that I will keep that for him. Oh, I will I will keep that to him. Okay, so that's one thing that, once I keep my promise and I drop my promise, I'll make sure that I give that, because I don't want people make issue towards me, especially I'm the one who introduced that product or thing. Okay, and then I can't keep my promise and I drop my promise. No, I have to keep that promise to the person. You Why you say that? Why you say that I'm so dominant, Ian? Huh? Okay, why you say that? I'm a dominant woman. No. Because sometimes, people, the word dominant, they use that in a wrong, your wrong usage, or your wrong interpretation. I don't think that it's dominant. It's just like, for me, I have my honor, because I don't like also people drop a promise but they cannot keep their promise, because it's just like, you're not, you're not, you're not a grown person. You think you treated me like a kid. A grown person, once they keep their promise, once they drop their promise, they keep it. Okay, so it's not a thing that dominant. I never be a dominant person. Okay, it's just like, okay, people, if you say, like my rules, okay, my rules, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong. If you don't want to follow my rules, then it's okay, because I do believe that nobody, you cannot please other people. Okay, then I just entertain for those people that knows my rules, know what's the definition of rules. Yeah, that's right. But it's just like, okay, it's just like, for me, when it comes to dropping a promise, if you cannot really if you cannot really do that, don't keep it. Okay, because it's just like the thing that, okay, somebody will, okay, for those, people, I just example, for those Western people wants to meet their Filipina girlfriend, and then by the time that, the date or month, it suddenly there's something emergency. Of course, that Filipina is waiting for you to come, but you cannot keep promise. But it's just like, if you're really man enough to stand for that promise, you have to do it. Okay, but sometimes people is just like, because if you cannot do that, it happens again and again and again. Okay, so the best thing that you can do, don't keep your promise. Okay, if there's a chance that you're free, then get the ticket and visit your Filipina, as simple as that. Don't keep your promise, because one thing, you make your girlfriend change towards you. Okay, that's my opinion about that. Okay, that's my opinion about that. Don't keep a promise, and then suddenly that there's an emergency, that you're running out of cash, because you already dropped, so you must be prepared on that. Okay, be man enough to stand what you dropped. Okay, but if you can't, it will happen and again and again. So the best thing that you can do is don't keep, or don't drop your promise if you can't keep it. As simple as that. So I think that's the way that I am. Not all women think that way, but me, I am. Because same thing. Okay, because we cannot really predict time. Sometimes we have so many things, events, we already prepare everything. It's suddenly, you don't, there's things that and unexpected things happen in our life. Okay, that's the really cause that you drop your promise, but sometimes time tests us. So that's the cause that you broke your promise. Correct. Hi, Mike. Yes, correct. I am very good at observing people, how they talk, and the body language. I think we could chat with each other all day long. Well, it's just like, you cannot really, here's Ian, that person that first. Okay, I have that impression also, for those people that when I talk online, their personality is different. Okay? Once I meet the person, you can really tell, oh, his or her personality is way different than that person when they're online. Okay? The communication is different if you talk the person in person than talking like this. It's way different. I experienced that. Okay, and I thought that person is nice to me, but it was not. He was not nice to me. So I thought that he's a good person when I talk, that I don't really mind, because sometimes people, we do we do a comedian in our life, to make, sometimes people, you think that they boring, and sometimes people, they make some comedian act to make people fun with them, but sometimes you don't like that. It's according how the personality of a person. No, I'm not talking the past experience. I'm talking present experience, that some people are like that. They cannot keep their promise. I have so many people. Oh my god, I don't want to mention their name, huh? There's a white American. He keep his promise, okay? And then by the time he arrived here in the Philippines, it's just like they shown us that, oh, you don't know you. And then when the time that he think that we gonna die if we cannot get that thing from him. Oh, come on, we're not. So it's just like, for me, I feel sorry for you, man. You give me a reason not to be friendly on you, because you you act like a kid. You're not act like a man. So that's the thing that, oh, I'm not talking, because here's Ian. No matter how you talk about the past, you cannot bring back the past. Past is past. Okay? So that's the thing, guys, that how can you, this is one thing that for those Western people and Filipina guys, don't, you know talking online, you become boyfriend and girlfriend online. It's not LDR, for just for Santo. Okay? Especially you never meet in person. It's not LDR. The thing online is that you build friendship online. Okay? It's not LDR. But some, they just stubborn, just keep saying LDR, LDR. How can you say that LDR? You never see each other. Okay, so once if Filipina, she has money to visit you, where you from, or particularly in the States, and that's a good sign. Ding! After that, when Filipina come back home, that's LDR. Okay, and then if the Western people visit here in the Philippines to Filipina, ding, that's LDR. Okay, but if you're talking online, that's not LDR. No. You build a friendship online, not LDR. LDR stands for long distance relationship. There's no relationship there. So I don't know. I'm the one who gonna criticize that people will talk the LDR but they never see with each other. Come on. Come on. The Western guy come to the Philippines for the first time and proposes to the Filipina at the airport on arrival. Crazy. Well, big mistake that big mistake, especially they don't really know the Filipina. Big mistake, okay, because it's easy, to propose, and then, when you're living together, that's the time that, the Filipina, like you said, Ian, so very dominant to their men. Okay, if you're not man enough, you let the Filipina dominate you. Okay, because you afraid to lose her. Make sense what I said? Promise is a promise, but sometimes promise will be changed. Promise me. Ay, nako. Well, it's just like, I really admire, I really, seriously, guys, seriously, I really admire those men, okay, that they keep their promise. Okay, I have, there's two bloggers. The other one is not really blogger, I mean. He's just like making, it's just like part of memories that travel to all Philippines or what, or other countries, to have his video. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this, two men that I met in person. Okay, number one, Jeffrey M. Blog from Canada. He just visited here. She's I know she he has I mean he has a Filipina girlfriend. But you know what? I really admire his personality because he kept his promise to me. And then I told him, I love Canadian T-shirt. And then I told him, it's okay, can you please get me one of those Canada T-shirt, so when you come here, and then because we have planned, I plan to meet him, and then I will pay you back. And then you know what he said? No, I will give that a souvenir for you. And then I don't really expect that, because I just, he asked me what is your size, and then I told him that this is my size medium. And by the time he come here, and then he contact me that he's here in the Philippines, I was surprised that not only the T-shirt he gave me, but I told him I will pay that back to him. And then he kept his promise to me. Then I really admire that man. And then the second time is Mike's, Thousand Mike's. He's from Hawaii. Okay? Same thing, because I start to collect t-shirt from different countries. Okay? And I'm not, I'm not asking them, just to buy for me for free. And I asked them a favor if they can able to buy me, and then when we met, I'm gonna pay back them how much is the cost. Okay? So, Thousand Mike, first time he came here in the Philippines, I'm the first Filipina he met. Okay, so he told me that, okay, I just give that as a souvenir or a gift for you. So I really admire these people because they keep their promise to me. So that's one thing that, okay, you're the man. It's not the cost, the value, but they honor their words, they have bond. Okay, so the same thing for me. I don't really mind what is your status in life, as long as you drop your promise to me. I really treasure that, guys. I really treasure that. Who's this? Lee. Come here, you come here, you ask me, where are you from? El Bro Fab. Where are you from? I think this is Trolls. Lilibet, are we taking about promises in a relationship? Well, the promises, Ian, it's in relationship, is in, it's in also involved in that. Okay, it depends what kind of promises. Okay, but yeah, could be, we can relate on that promises that, for a relationship. Okay, because promises is, there's so many factors that we can able to apply on that, not only for, for the things that being faithful. Yes, you can, a promise, it's just like promise, it's just like, promise that, like, more on, well, let's see, if you're gonna say promise or promise it, it's more on the material thing, or, it's just like more on, you have, with action, you have to do it with action. Okay, it's just like, faithful, you have to keep promise to yourself, you must be faithful with your wife or with your husband. So with action, you can use that. Yeah, yes, but that vows, vows, it's kind of a promise. Okay, but sometimes once you get married, sometimes that promise is no longer promise. Sometimes uh men or women, it's easy to break that promise. Yeah, because in marriage thing, Ian. Okay, I don't know if you have, are you familiar with the vows? Okay, I just give you a basic, vows, like for sickness and health, for better, for worst, till death do us part. But some wife, some husband, they just only for better. When it comes to worse, they leave you. So they can't, they can't keep their promise. Even though that they sign in the marriage contract, for richer and poorer, for richer and poor. Some Filipina, this is very, some, I'm not generalized Filipina. Some Filipina, when they get married, and then especially if the Western man, for good here in the Philippines, all the property that he has in the West, he sold out. Okay, and then this Filipina is not really serious to him, and then, the Filipina, I want that, I like that. I want to travel there. I want to travel anywhere in the world. Okay? And then of course, if you have no source of income, your money, it's easy to running out. And that's the time the Filipina will leave your ass because you're poor, you're broke. She's no longer in your side. Don't take this too personal, guys. But that's the reality of life, guys. There's so many Western people, especially living in Cebu City. They end up begging money on the street. It's not, it's not gossip, guys. That's facts. Okay, so they run away. Okay, seriously, guys. Don't, some Western people don't think that I have, I don't like them, but that's the reality, guys. Okay, so they cannot keep their promise, especially, if you're married. They have they breach their contract. Okay, I'll give you an idea, guys. Check it out. Check it out. 8,000 miles away. That's the name of his channel. He's a black American. Check it out, guys. One of his, I think his reaction comment. Check it out, guys. There's a black American that he end up staying in the street begging money. And then when he came here in the Philippines, he has money. But it suddenly, he picked the wrong woman. And then the woman disappeared because he's no longer, he has no money. He's running out of money. And then he end up, begging. So, guys, I just warning you guys, okay? I'm warning you. Okay, be careful. And then, some Western men, they think they said that Filipina innocent. Innocent in what way? No. No, don't believe that. Don't believe that BS, guys. They are not. Even though they're living in the countryside, they are not innocent. Especially for those single mom. Don't think that they're innocent of that. No. Hell no. Hell no. No, they're not. You're stupid to believe if they're gonna tell you they are innocent. So that's why, that's why there's still a lot of Filipina doing that, because there's still Western people believe that. No, wake up, wake up, because it's not what you think, okay? Grape juice, Welch. I love grape juice. So that's the grape juice that I like. Welch brand. I have so many drinks, Ian. I'll show you. Okay, hold on. Give me a few seconds. See, I bought this, Sunday. I bought that in SNR. See, I got here Fanta. I love Fanta. Okay, it's so heavy, guys. So this one, I already opened this. Okay, see. And then the ginger ale. I love the ginger ale, when I eat ice cream. I add ginger ale onto my ice cream. And then, oh my goodness, guys. Heavy. This one. Arizona. Okay. My goodness. So this one, I love this, No, I did not. I did not drink the ginger ale. Apple juice. Actually, I like ginger ale, when when I eat my ice cream. Oh, this is the brand of ice cream that I like. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'll show you my freezer. See? This is my freezer, huh? See? I have ice cream. This. Oh. See, I have ice cream also, guys. This one, ice cream stick. This is really good. This is Korean style. My stock. See? So the ginger ale, I like this. This is good. Black walnut ice cream. Oh, I like that. And this one, and that, guys, the DiGiorno thin crust pizza. It's so good. My goodness. But it's kind of expensive, guys, for me, huh? The price is, the price is 779. That's too much. I just bought one. Yeah, because last Sunday I went to SNR, get some, actually I can't find this in a local supermarket. That's why, I have to go different, different store. So for, for American product, I go to SNR. Okay. So this one, you cannot, um, well, they have this in, in SM hypermarket, but sometimes they don't have. Okay, but in SNR they, but this one is cheap because this only 69 pesos. But in SM or Robinson supermarket, guys, 110. So you can see the difference, guys. So that's why I don't want to get that, because before they don't have this. But here's the price here, guys, 99 cents. But in peso, this is 69 pesos, in over a dollar. But in SM and Robinson is way more, 110, guys. So I just go on the different stores so that I can, I can save. So the only thing that I like, they don't have Fanta in local supermarket, and then ginger ale. Because, sometimes if you're not feeling well, if something happened in your stomach, the best thing that you can drink, if you have like, you're bloated, or, you have something that, something in your stomach, you can drink the ginger ale. That's good. So that's one, not only for, putting ginger ale on my ice cream. Okay, but it's good. Try, you guys, ginger ale, when then you pour into the ice cream. Oh my god, it's good. You really like it. Pizza. Well, pizza, I like the giorno. It's good, my goodness. But it's kind of, that's too much, That's a regular size. That's 779. That's too much for me. I don't want to uh, buy that too much. It's not, it's good, but that's too much. They charge. And then milk, in SNR, just, the Sunshine, California, reduced fat. Because, they have low fat, homogenized, and then reduced fat. So, we don't really like, the homogenized, because that's full of, fat. So, we want the reduced fat. And the non-fat, guys, ew, it's just like water. So I bought that before, though I don't really like. It's just like it expired, I don't, especially when you eat cereals. And then the only cereals I bought in SNR, because they don't have, in SM hypermarket and Robertson supermarket, just a few flavor of American cereals they have. But in SNR, there's so much, there's a bunch of flavor that you can get from the cereals. But I like the tricks. I like the tricks because, it's a fruity flavor. I'm tired of eating, the frosted Kellogg's. I'm tired of that because it's been a years that we eat. In the oatmeal, guys, that's very important, because that's our breakfast. Sometimes we eat breakfast fruits, different types of fruits, and then cereals and oatmeal. We don't eat, the only thing that I cook American breakfast, like pancake, bacon, egg omelette, or ham cheese omelette Sunday. But Monday to Saturday, just like oatmeal, cereals, and fruits. Because, especially guys, it's okay if you're still spring chickens. Your body is still can able to take that calories that you intake in your life. But when you start, you know, spring chicken, golden age, golden age, you have to be aware how many calories you intake. Okay. Um, and I can see also, guys, that the prices goes up. So I'm very careful about spending money. And I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss of our money. Okay. I'm the boss of my money. Okay, so guys, it's already 1 hour. So I hope that, for those people that this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay. If you cannot really stand of my opinion or my thoughts about the subject, then I can't help you. I can't help you that. And then for those make sense that my the statement that I drop here on my show, that it makes sense that people why they cannot keep their promise. There's a certain things that if you really want, okay, especially when it comes to relationship, meeting your mate, no matter what, guys, no matter what, okay, because if you cannot visit or go with your uh oh, thank you, Ryan. If you cannot really visit your mate in a, not only, I'll just give you a specific country, Philippines, okay, it will not, it will happen in again and again. Okay, so if you cannot really sure to yourself that you can give that or you can keep that promise, don't drop it. As simple as that. Don't drop it. Because especially for those has relationship, you're gonna disappoint, or you're gonna disappointed the person that expect that that date, that month you arrive, but you can't. Okay, so here's the advice that I can give you. Save your money. You have a target, just how many days you're gonna stay, how many weeks, or how many what month. You can uh do the math that before. And then by the time that you're okay, don't 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 say that I'm coming but you don't come. And then get your plane ticket. If you have passport, then fly and meet her. Okay, you don't give her disappointed to you, or you don't give a chance to her to change towards you, because you keep in promise and promise, and then at the end of the day you broke your promise. That's the thing that sometimes women change towards you, because right there you shown to them that you cannot really trustworthy. Okay, but here's the other the other thing. Okay, try to explain. Okay, if your girlfriend or your boyfriend understand your situation, they will understand you. Okay, don't hide anything or don't tell a lie. Just explain, because me also, if somebody will not uh they can't keep their promise, and then they explain to me why they can't. I have I who am I not to understand them? They already tell you that that that's the cause why they cannot keep their promise. So you have to understand also. But sometimes people are just like making fun with people. Especially, let's gonna say this, in real life. Some men, Western men, they love to play women's heart. Okay? I get hassled to travel to the Philippines by people. here in YouTube. Oh, why? Have you traveled here in the Philippines, Ryan? Okay. So, if you can't keep your promise, men and women, don't drop your promise. All right? If you can't keep it. I really admire those men that, if they cannot really sure about the promise, don't drop it. And then one day you surprise the person that, oh, he's here. She's here. Oh, okay. But ever, just buzz me, Ryan, if you want to travel Philippines. I'm your tour guide. Okay? I'm your tour guide. Okay, so sometimes I understood that some people they don't really on my the way that I think, the way that I express my opinion. So it's okay. All we need to do is respect with with others' opinion, as simple as that. So we don't want to create we don't want to create fights on this kind of thing. Okay, it's just like learn to respect other people's opinion for that. Which part of the Philippines are you, Lilibeth? Paranaque City. I'm here in National Capital Region. I'm near to the airport. So that's the thing that uh, I'm not a bad person, okay? I'm not a bad person. I'm just outspoken of things that I'm just outspoken of things that I can say that wait, there's something not right. I'm like that. I'm just very outspoken. I'm frank. I'm very frank. Not prank. I'm very frank. All right, 1 hour from me then. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Ian? I'm near to the airport. Just 15 minutes. Apalit, Pampanga? Because there's Apalit, Pampanga. That's Pampanga, right? Okay. I think the Apalit is just like Apalit. That's in Angeles. Oh, in Pampanga, guys. Have you ever tried, because, people there in Pampanga. Ah, okay. Not too far. People in Pampanga, they love near San Fernando, Pampanga. Okay, San Fernando. Mm. Have you ever tried, fried frog? That's the specialty of Kapampangan. I tried that, when I went to Angeles, I tried their, fried frog. Oh my God, it's good. It tastes like chicken. I went to Pampanga many times, Angeles City. You know the Casino Filipino? I've been there, and then, we always stay in Century Hotel. Oh yeah, my goodness, you missed that. But you try, you try the fried frog, oh, lechon. Yeah. I never tried lechon for so many years. The only lechon that I love, oh, but beef lechon, it's good. Yeah, sisig with cold beer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been to Angeles, many times. I think one of the vlogger na that he also visited MJ EJ, what his channel, no, Red Horse, I like Heineken, because you know what, I have Heineken in my refrigerator. I will show you the proof, okay? See? I like Heineken. So masarap. And then sometimes I drink this with chicharon, or that's what you are drinking then the other night. No, no, I'm not. I just drink this if I want. If I'm in the mood, I'm not, I don't want to use my body drinking alcohol or what. It's just like, I want if I want. Okay? See? I like this also, but I don't let myself drink. Okay? I just want if I need to drink. So I don't want to become an alcoholic. No, I'm not. So if there's somebody coming here in the house, if they want to beer, they can have my Heineken. If they want Jack Daniel and Coke, they can have. If they want my ginger ale, they can have. The things that I bought. Sometimes I just also, because sometimes people, they love, especially it's hot. So when they visit you, you can offer some drinks, and then they feel good. Things like that. But usually I drink apple juice, not drinks, and grape juice. I don't drink pineapple because I'm acidic. Orange juice, I don't like orange juice. Oh, sure. What do you want? The mucho? What do you want? The mucho? Ay. The big one. We call that the big one, mucho. $500 ml. Ah, okay. No problema. I will put that. I will buy you that. Just click the dollar sign so that I can buy you, and I will show you. I will keep my promise. I will buy you that. I will buy you that, Ian, and then put it in the ref, and then by the time that it's time for me to do live, I will show you that I bought two 500 ml bottle of Red Horse. Red Horse for me it's too strong. I like Heineken. My goodness, guys, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. So once again, thank you so much to Ryan. Ryan is so generous person. Okay, hold on. Okay, so no donation. No donation. How much is how much is that? The 500 ml? No, it's okay. Because I want to sing a song. I want to sing a song to Ryan because Ryan, is so nice and he's so generous towards me. So I will sing a song to Orion. I will sing this song to Ryan. So I hope Ryan is still here. Ryan, are you still there? I will go and get another drink, but I can still hear you. But I can still hear you. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Well, I just to appreciate Ryan, he sent me a donation. So I really appreciate that from him. No, I don't have my drink, so I think that's enough. Okay, so this is for you, Ryan, for sending me a donation. Oh, where are you from? Babels. What? Babel sub. What? What kind of name is that? Okay, thank you for coming. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. So once again, Ryan, thank you so much for sending me a donation. Okay. So one thing here is that why do people struggle to keep promises? Is because I guess it's because they don't put enough hard thought into the ones that make it. Okay, whatever it's fair to demand, whether they can keep it or realistically whatever they want to. All right, whether they want to, that's the big one. When you've made a promise against more or less your daughters, it tends to cape and grow heavy. So yeah, that's the thing, guys. Okay, that's the thing. That's for you, Ryan. Yeah, that's a nice song. Okay. That's a nice song.
Oops! Planning for travel? Makers of vortex effects. Because life.
I just received a 90 days warning for playing music on my life. Oh, you have to delete that. But once that's why, a lot of people, once they watch this replay, after that, after this one day, and then it shows the copyright thing. Sometimes, they don't really monetize, and you have to delete that, or trim. But me, I just less, a few songs, and then I have to trim that. YouTube shut my live down. Why? Oh, this is my favorite song.
Sooner or later, gotta cut you
Yeah, because sometimes they don't really, there's a certain songs that yeah, you have to trim that, or dispute, or change, replace the music. I've been with you for a while now.
and
You're
you're
still
still so
so nice. Not
like
all
all the
others been around.
others I've been around who love to
For
just
months, no
laugh.
problem. Every Saturday evening I've done dating can live play music. Okay. Yeah, and sometimes you have to do that, but sometimes they just you have to share the revenue or not. They will, if you have received community strike, they will monetize you, or suspend your review. Yeah. This is why I live. Nothing else is better than you. I'm a lady. So, yeah, it is what it is, Diane. I'm so proud of it's Mukim! What's up, Madla people? Welcome to Liliveth Tate Channel. It's Mukim. Hello, it's been a long time. How are you, It's Mukim? Any song you want me to sing for you? Is it wanna may you what? Saba diha, oy. Saba diha. Kasabot ka na. Good afternoon, Easy Buano. Oh, I like that. Oh, what did you say on the first one? May you what is that? Can you speak Cebuano or Bisaya? Huh? Smokim, are you there? It's been a long time, Smokim. Not really. Where you from? Cebuano. Oh, where you from? Cebuano? Are you Black American? Kumusta? Ito, mabuti naman. Ikaw, kamusta? Who wants to request a song? I will sing. I'm well. Okay. What state you from? What city? Are you in the Philippines? Are you in Southeast Asia? Are you in the West? Easy Buono? Asia, are you in the West? Easy Buono? Feli. What Feli? Feli? What Feli? Philippines? You have to say it Philly, because you know Philly is just sounds like a name of a person. Philly, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. Is that true that you know Philadelphia cheese? It it's made from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia cheese. Anyone wants to have a request song for me? Just make sure, guys, that I can able to sing. I'll try my best to sing with you. I have to pop off now, Lilibet. Thank you for the chat. Catch you next time. Okay, thank you very much, Ian, and take it easy and say hi to your wife. Say hi to me to your wife, okay? Through the fire from okay. So don't forget to click the dollar sign, okay? I will sing that for you. Through the fire. Are you ready? My voice is not really good, but I try my best, El Cebuano. Yes, okay. Take it easy, Ian. I'm here in Metro Manila, Parañaque City, Philippines. Through the fire. Okay? So, I will try, El Cebuano, E Cebuano, I try my best to sing with you, okay? But don't, don't get upset if I cannot give you the good one that sounds like, oh, I'm in Lapu-Lapu. Oh, really? Simply Sharon. She's from Lapu-Lapu City. Okay, so this is for you, a for a chance to to the fire, to whatever cometh may, for a chance at loving you, I take it all the way, right down to the wall, even to the fire. I know loving you, I'll take it all the way, right down to the wall, even to the fire, to the wine, to the wine, to the wine, to the limit, to the fire, to the ever, to the fire, to the limit, to the fire, to the fire, to the limit, to the fire. My goodness. To the fire. That's too high. So that's all I can give. Oh, my best. How about you, Ismo Kim? You want? Oh, I know. This is. Um, okay, so this is for Ismo Kim. I. No, no, not that one. This one. Before I gonna end this, I will dedicate this to my friend Ismo Kim. Okay, Ismo Kim. Okay, so this is for you, Ismo Kim. Okay, that's for you, Ismo Kim. So this is my last song, guys. because I don't want to trim too much. It's gonna tire. So this is for everyone who come on my show and then give support, especially Ryan, and for those who share their opinion, thoughts, how the subject that affects our, our words or our honor. So this is for you guys. 2 million people. Anything you want me to sing for you, or any mega love shout out or shout out? So just let me know before I gonna end this show. Okay, I give you a chance. A chance. Yeah, guys, don't really take too personal about, if I'm gonna explain to you guys, don't ever say this, or don't you ever think that I'm mad. Okay, no, I'm not. If I'm mad, guys, I will not hear talking with you guys. Okay, don't ever say that. Don't ever think that I'm mad. It's just like, people, when they express their opinion, express their thoughts, sometimes you think that people are like, they mad. No, it's not. Okay, it's just like the pastor. When they praise the pastor, it's just like when they saw people, their members, it starts to, close their eyes. It's all of a sudden the pastor, it's yelling or screaming. That's the thing that, you don't have to think that the pastor is mad or what. No, it's just like you to pay attention what he's saying or what she's saying. Okay, it's not the thing that they are mad, or, you have to say calm down. No, it's not. It's the way of express their feeling, express their opinion. Okay, it's not the thing that I'm mad or what. Okay, because one thing, if I'm mad, I will not do a live stream because I don't show an attitude. But sometimes it's, I don't show an attitude to you guys. I don't want you to absorb my negative energy. I want you to absorb my positive energy, because you know what, if we have more positive energy in ourselves, we can make a better things that we make, we can do better towards our people, towards ourselves. Okay, so don't. So again, I already figured I already figured you out. For what? I'm mad. No, I'm not. It's just like the thing, it's Mokim. I'm very outspoken. Okay, I'm not really the type of woman that, okay, just take it, yes, yes, or okay, okay. No, I'm not. If I see something that I need to voice out, I have to, because I don't want people fall for that. Okay, if you do something and I have to say it, then I have to. No one can stop my mouth to saying the the truth. Okay, and at first, you don't have to be pretend. You don't have to be pretend, because number one, who's whose self you fall for that? Yourself. Okay, it's just like, some people that, some, this is Filipino style. They hug you, and then they did, oh, your dress so nice, and then, at the back they just saying that, yeah, so ugly. I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that, to pretend. No, I don't. I'm not a great pretender. I'm a good outspoken. Yeah, that's why some Filipino, they cannot really take on me, because I'm not the type of person that, okay, okay, even though it's not okay. No, I will not. I will not stop my mouth to say that, okay, you're doing not right, you're doing something, I'm bad. Okay, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Okay, if you know me and a real person, you really like me. Okay. Anyway, so I want to stay long, because it's already 2 hours. So might people will get tired, or they just watch for a few minutes and then stop. So once again, I would like to thank to Ryan for giving me a sponsored for my show today, and for those who coming and share your opinion, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good day to everyone. Happy Holy Tuesday here in the Philippines. So once again, see you next time. Hasta luego. Mwah. Bye.